So, the first lesson is place value, multiplication and expression. That is the chapter name. The lesson name is place value and patterns. Even yesterday, I did this with you. Okay. Yesterday we did this, you remember? Do you remember, girls? We did this?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. We finished.
You can use base 10 blocks to understand the relationships among place value positions.
Again, girls.
Use a large cube.
I told you it's a large cube. It's called a flat. The tens is called the long and the ones are called the small cube. Now, again, the first one, ones, a small cube, long, flat, and thousands is large.
Let's continue. Use place value pattern.
Then what I explain you, when it is times, I explained you yesterday in my class that when it is times, you need to multiply. That means you will add a 0. And if it is 1/10, that means over 1/10 of this number, you will remove a 0, like remove a 0 from 9,000. So your answer goes as 900. This is what we have done, Anna, in our last class. Okay, so let us see what is new today for you all.
Now let's practice.
I think the first question we have practiced with the math trainer. We will practice the other one today. This we have finished yesterday. Now, please, Jana, can you read this?
Me?
Yes, Jana. Can you read this?
Complete the description comparing 30 and 3,000.
Okay.
3,000.
We need to compare 30 and 3,000. Since 3,000 has how many more zeros than when you compare 30 and 3,000? How many zeros you see more? Yes, Tina? When you see 30 and 3,000, how many zeros you see here more than 30? How many more zeros you see in 3,000 when you compare to 30?
I don't know.
Tina, how many zeros 30 have? Look onto the board. How many zeros? How many it has?
1.
30.
Yeah, 1.
1. So, and 3,000
It has
3 zeros. So when you compare, how many more 3,000 has? Like 30 has 1 0 and 3,000 has 3 zeros. So how many more? It has 2 more. Am I correct?
4 zeros.
Can you be loud, Tina?
4 zeros.
I'm not asking you all. I'm asking you how many more? How many more 3,000 has? Amal, can you answer me?
I don't know.
Amal? I think she's not there. Feroz, can you answer me?
Yes.
Tell me, how many more zeros you see in 3,000 compared to 30? Yes?
2 more.
Very good. Very
Two.
good. 3,000 has 2 more zeros than 30. The number 3,000 is how many times? So it is 2 times as much as 30. Okay? How many zeros? Those many times. If they have 3 zeros more, that means 3 more times. Did you understand?
Yeah.
Everyone?
Uh-huh.
Oh. 30 will give U 3000. The number 3000 is
200.
100 times. Yes, because they have to add 20. That means it's 100th place. Very good. 100 times much as 30, because for 30 you need to multiply with 2 more zeros to get 3000. For 30 there is 1 zero. How will I make 3000? I will have to put more 20. When I say 20, what is it? It is 100. Okay?
Okay.
Now
Miss, is this the lesson that it's going to be with us
Personal
in
math trainer.
the book?
yes, this is the lesson. This is the first lesson. It will be there. I will show you how it looks like. I will show you how it looks like. Okay?
Miss, like when we want to they tell us how many we add zeros and how many cubes do we add, or how
Yes.
the lesson works. Like yesterday?
Like yesterday. I will show you the lesson in the book. This is your book. What can you see on the screen? What can you see on the screen?
Cubes. Large cube, flat, long,
Yes.
and small cube.
Yes. Now, this is the lesson will start. You just write on a paper, lesson 1.1. Please write down the name of the lesson and write the page number. Come on, everyone, get a paper. You will not show the face, but I want to see your paper. You will write today's date. What is the date today? 8 September. Then you will write the lesson name. And, okay, now. Come on, write it now.
Okay. Miss, do we write the date?
Yes, you have to write the date.
Miss, we write the date and do it.
Write the lesson name, place, value, and patterns. Lesson 1.1. Lesson 1.1.
Miss, what's the page number?
Page number 5. Page number 5. Okay. You remember yesterday when I was explaining you, I told you ones place how many? How many there are? 1 cube.
One.
Miss, what do I write? What do I write?
Just write lesson 1.1, place, value, and pattern, page number 5. Write on the top. Same thing, girls. Write place, value, and pattern. Write lesson 1.1. Okay. Now, please can you see on the screen, everyone? First see and then you can continue writing. Everyone on the screen.
Okay.
Look at the long and compare it to the small cube. A long,
Miss, I can't see anything.
what?
I cannot see anything. It's just a black screen.
Everyone, you cannot see anything?
No, I can see.
No, I can't see.
Me too, I see.
Why?
Miss, I can see.
How about now?
I can.
Can you see now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So Chala,
Yes.
look at the long and compare it to small cube. The long is how many times, girls? Like if I see how many times is it is like a small cube. Like how many these small make one long cube?
10 times bigger.
10 times. How many times? It is 10 times.
10 times.
10 times.
So I'll just write here 10. Then look at the flat and compare it to the long. The flat is how many times, like how many, like you have 10 blocks which make 1/10. How many like this you need to stand to make it 100? How many
10.
long you need to make it 100? How many times?
100 times.
10
10 times.
10 times, not 100 times. See, already you have 10 over here. Already you have 10 over here. When you put 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 for 10 times, you will get it as 100.
10, 100. Like you multiply 10 after
Yes.
10, you get
Look at the large cube. The large cube is again 10 times. I told you even yesterday, everything is how many times? 10 times. When you go to this, it is 10 times. You have to multiply. When you go from small ones to 1,000, you need every time to multiply by 10. See,
10.
like I will tell you, if I multiply 1 time 10, it gives me 100. If I multiply 10 times 10, it gives me here 100. Like every time I need to multiply 10, I need to multiply 10 here. If I
every time I want to
multiply
Miss,
uh,
easier way. If we want to let the number bigger every time, we just add a 0.
yes, you will multiply by 10. So when you multiply 100 by 10, you get 1,000. That's what? The large cube is 10 times as much as flat. Everything is 10 times the other one. All of them are 10 times the other one. Now, B.
When the number gets bigger,
Yes.
then
Now. Because
then the
see,
0 gets
you were going from 1 to 10. When you come back, what will happen, girls? Yesterday I told you. When you go from 1 to 10, 10 to 100, 100 to 1,000, you will multiply 10. But when you come back, what will you do? Who will say me this is a very tricky question, Jude or Amal?
What did you say, Miss?
When you go from 1 to 10, you will multiply. You will add 0. And when you come back from large cube to flat cube, what will we do?
Miss, I know.
Yes, yes.
Multiply 10 minus,
No.
like,
Going to minus the zeros.
You remember yesterday, what did I say you here? I told you that 1 over 10. It will be?
We're going to remove the zeros.
It will be 1. Yeah, remove the 0. Excellent. It will be 1 over 10. The answer will be like this. 1 over 10. 1 over
10.
10. Why it's 1 over 10? Look at the flat and compare it to the large cube. You are looking at the flat and comparing to large cube. So I said when you come back this way, you need to see what is happening. 1 0 is less. So that's why it's over, divided. When you go from here to here, 0 is added. When 0 is added, it is 10 times. When 0 is removed, it is 1 over 10. What is it? It is 1 over 10. Now girls, in your paper, You just write page 5 and copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blanks. But don't copy all of the question. Just copy the answers. So that when you get your book, you complete it.
Miss, do we need like books, notebooks for math?
Yes, sorry, I did not hear you. I'm sorry, I did not hear you. Tell me again.